Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we are going to talk about my American dream story and while I am getting ready with this look. And also, if you're new here, kindly hit the subscribe button for videos every week about my life here in America, mental health, fitness, and women empowerment. So, without further ado, let's start. So the first thing I do a toner. So it is the O. Henriksen Balancing Force or Oil Control Toner. So my face is really oily, so I like to think that this thing helps. And also I bought it from Sephora. I returned so many things at Sephora because all the stuff that they suggested to me was not working for my skin, my skin type. So finally one lady, she said that this thing helps, and yo, my face has been clearing up from acne. So I have a cotton here, so I'll just pour it like this. You guys know how to do this. So I'll just clean my face. So it's really important for you to find the right products for your skin, because if you don't, you're gonna end up with a lot of acne. So my American dream, let's talk about that. So how did I get here? Like, did I marry American and got here, or what's my story, right? In 2014, I graduated in tourism management in one of the schools in Jensen. I believe it's I graduated in Notre Dame of the Jungas University, in one of the famous school for, you know when you live in one of those cities, there's a school for smart people and there's a school for cool people, those kind of stuff. So that the next thing I do a Becca backlight priming filter. So I'll just do that and put it on my face. So yeah, I graduated in Notre Dame of the Jungas University with a degree in tourism management. And then back in 2013, I had the opportunity to travel and work here in America. I was a J1 student. So I landed in Virginia Beach, which I love. I really love that place. I met a lot of people. I met longtime friends who are still friends as of now. And I work in Marriott. I work in Spring Hill Suites as a breakfast attendant. My call-in time before was at 5:30, so I have to be at work at 5:30, you guys. But it was so much fun. So instead of walking, I bought my bicycle. So after that primer, sometimes I don't feel it enough, so because I like this though. But and then the next thing is my foundation. So I'm not going anywhere, I'm not going somewhere, I'm not gonna party tonight, so I'm just gonna put a tiny little bit, right? Just to cover the stuff. So I'm not using anything. I'm gonna use my hands again. So yeah, I was a J1 student, and the process was really nerve-wracking. Like, I almost did not make it. As far as I can remember, I had the second chance to be selected as the one of the students that can travel here in the United States of America. Not to mention, I didn't have the money before. I didn't know if my parents will support me, but all I know was I really wanted to go to the United States of America. it's United freaking States of America. That's the American dream, right? I really wanted to experience it. So I was like, well, I really need to make this. I really, in my head, like, whatever you can do what you gotta do to be here in the United States of America. So the process was our school partner with an agency. So they partnered with an agency, and then they selected, or they interviewed a lot of students. They have like, I can't really remember, but I think they have like an assessment of all the students, answer these questions, and they have an orientation also. The whatever agent they call themselves, let's say travel agent. So they went to our school and our professor, our professor and the travel agent merged together and talk about how this opportunity will give your students a lot of exposure to the industry, right? So everything was agreed upon, and now they're selecting students. And not everyone can go to United States of America, right? I don't know why, but so they had a rounds of like, I don't know, like how to select students that are fit to America. And then I can remember I wasn't called, y'all. That broke my heart. Like, oh, I was so like devastated. It was like such a dream. So along with me was my best friend. He wasn't selected also. So we went to a church. I was just bawling and crying and just heartbroken. I went to a church and prayed so hard to the Lord that, you know, I didn't know what He want me to do. I didn't know. I don't know what He want me to do, but I really want this. It's my dream. And for some reason, the Lord is listening, y'all. The Lord is listening. So one of my teacher, he's kind of my friend, and my professor set another appointment to interview us. I think he saw something in me that I am fit to travel abroad. And then I remember I was in his office and we were just talking heart to heart, and that was the best day of my life. I cried, literally cried in his office, talking. He was just really calm. He was just talking to me, and I was bawling and crying, and he was like taking everything out in me. Like, I don't know what he was doing, but I was crying. But it was such a relief. After I left that room, after I left that office, I was a new person. I was just, you know, like, he was right. He was right, you know, like, he believed in my potential. He was the first person who told me I am capable of anything if I will believe and if I will set my heart to it. And that day, and he was the person. Suddenly he passed away. So, but his legacy remains in me. So without further ado, let's move on with my makeup again. So the next thing I would do is put a concealer. So I am using the Lift and Luminate Serum Concealer by number 7. So yeah, my professor died after visiting us here in the United States of America. I remember my friend was trying to wake me up, saying that our professor died, and it was really a sad day. I wish he's still alive. I wish he can still change a lot of life, you know, because he really did change my life. So I'm gonna put something in my eyelid too, in here, in here. So yeah, and then after that, so my professor and my other professors, did another assessment or interview, a panel interview with me and my best friend. If we were really like a candidate, we were like reconsidered, our application were reconsidered to, you know, to be able to get here in the United States of America. And it was like, it was a dream come true when they said, yes, congratulations, you passed. I'm like, oh, like, Lord, thank you so much. Like, it was America. America is just a dream. Everyone dreams to be here. So I was just so thankful and grateful, and I did everything I could to make him proud. So fast forward, I had the money. I don't know where I found the money, but I had the money, and I didn't have enough money, but I have enough money to get here in the United States of America. So after that, so I had a job at a Marriott. So I believe I was earning $8 an hour to be a breakfast attendant. So I would work from 5:30 a.m. until at least like 12 noon. And our apartment was like $450, and I was not making enough. So I was like, well, I need a second job. I have the whole half day to work somewhere else. And that's when I worked in 7-Eleven, at 7-Eleven. That's where I work, at 7-Eleven. So that's where I met my Auntie Lisa and Auntie Helen. So they're both sisters. They own the 7-Eleven. They franchised the 7-Eleven. They're Filipinos, and they like my work ethics. You know, like they like how I work. So I was hired by Auntie Lisa. She was really nice. She is really nice, and I wish I could like visit them one day. Also, she told her sister that I could work there too. Like, yo, I was working 7-Eleven and my original job. Like, that's how I hustled. That's how I wanted this to be in here in America. So I saved a lot of money, and I earned money, and then we had lots of fun. We had so much fun, and those are the memories that we're gonna treasure. So, but next thing would be using my Nishido brown master eye pencil. So I'm gonna use my Nishido. Thanks for my baby Gemma for bringing it from the Philippines to here. It was really fun. It was full 3 months, and then I was able to visit my cousin in Florida. I stayed there for almost at least a week, I believe, if I can remember that right. And we went to Disney Springs, we went to Universal, Orlando Universals. And yeah, and then I went home, and then I graduated. And I have my degree, and then I had the opportunity again to apply for the internship. Internship is, I believe, the 1 year that you can work here in the United States of America. You're still a J1 student, but you can stay here in the United States of America for a year. And then after I graduated in March, and I applied right away, and I gained some experience from the Philippines. So I remember I was working as a sales representative for one of the lumber company, or not lumber company. It was like we sell like roofs, concrete, and metals and stuff like that. So I was getting experience and I was working to, you know, pay bills. And then at the same time, as while I was working, I applied already for my internship program. And then while we are processing, I am gaining also experience. So when they interview me, like, hey, are you working and stuff like that, I have something to tell them, to my employer. And also, I believe you only have like at least 1 year after graduation to be able to apply or to be able to be eligible. Guys, pasensyahan nyo na English ko ha. I'm trying to speak English and I'm thinking in Tagalog, but I speak Bisaya. So 3 language in my head is a disaster. So I'm trying to like speak English, so because I'm in the English world, you know, laban lang. So by the way, yeah. So after like graduation, I applied and then I was working, and then October 8th, or no, it was August that one of the Marriott company hired me, interviewed me first, and then hired me. Like, yo, that was the best company. Like JW Marriott Island was like amazing. Like they have like the best. They trained us well. They paid us well, and that's where I met my my husband. But long story. We're going to get to that. So yeah, they hired me August, and then October 8th, I flew from the Philippines to United States of America and have my house and have my roommates. We have our roommates from University of the Philippines, and I have roommate from La Salle Dasma, and I have roommates from Africa, and something happened. Oh, and I have a roommate from Cebu. I even forgot that part. But like, so something happened. We couldn't like get along together with the African people, so we decided to move to an apartment. And then I have an apartment. We have 1 room apartment, right? So there's 3 people living, and then there's 2 Filipinos that just came from the Philippines to United States of America, and we kind of like helped them. So we kind of like let them stay in our sofa bed or whatever, and we're collecting their money. So that's, you know, it's money. You can't get wrong with money. So after that, I am going to do my eyes. So I'm going to use my Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm going to use the burnt orange, this one. So yeah, and then I had a contract with Marriott for 6 months. Then I'm just going to use the antique bronze, this one. So yeah, I had a 6 months contract with them, and then after that we kind of like applied to Alabama Marriott, and then I continued my internship in Alabama. But before I went to Alabama, I was already married. It's crazy. So I met this guy, which is my husband now, in Marco Island. So that's another story to tell, but yeah, so I met him at Marco Island, and then 3 months after dating, this guy decided to propose. And I said, yeah, why not? Just kidding. I said yes. And then we kind of like agreed to buy a house rather than having like a grandiose wedding. So we kind of like agreed to like combine our money and then buy a house, and then I have to continue my internship in Alabama. So yeah, I'm using this one, and I'm just putting it like on the tip of my eyes, like like from here to just like half of my eye. I don't know what they call that, but I found it on YouTube and it works. And then after that, I'm gonna blend it. So yeah, and then I went to Alabama. I had to continue my internship there while my husband was trying to build or repair our house, because we kind of bought like a fixer-upper kind of house, so it was cheap, but then it gives my husband something to do while I was away. So yeah, after that, I went back from Alabama to here in Florida and started our life. And after that, I believe 2 years after like being married with him, I have to get my daughter. So my husband petitioned my daughter to get here in United States of America, and it took us about a year to process her papers, and after a year she's here. Then after she was here, we kind of conclude that we need to transfer, or we need to move somewhere like safer, somewhere that she can play outside, because yeah, we're here in America, it can get ghetto. So I'm not saying that we live in a ghetto area, but kind of do before, but now we live in a nice community. So now I'm just trying to get a highlighter. So this one, I'm using that one. It's Vermeer. So I'm just gonna top it right here, then the other side, and then on the outer, under my eyebrows. So I'm no expert in putting makeup on, but sometimes you gotta do it yourself. Learn. So after that, I'm just gonna grab my brush, the blending brush, and make it look like nice. You don't have to like I don't know, I just make it work. And then I'm gonna grab my detailed brush again. And I'm gonna put it under my eye. All right, and then the next step would be eyeliner. So I really love this eyeliner. It's called by Kat Hondi. I don't know who that is, but whoever you are, girl, your tattoo liner is awesome. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna show you. So yeah, that's how it looks like. And it's really like precise. It's a liquid eyeliner. Like you see, there's no like so I like to like stretch my eyes a little bit because I don't know. But yeah, this eyeliner is life. And then the next step I would do is grab my mascara. It's called Kush Milk. The brand is Milk, and then from the mascara is Kush Mascara. So yeah, that was my American dream story. And I've been here for 5 years. I've made a lot of friends throughout the years. And I can say that one of the best thing I have here in the United States of America are my friends. Like, they're the best. And also I do CrossFit here, where I met all my maybe 85% of my friends here in the United States of America. And I fell in love with CrossFit because of the community. Oh shit. See, I still struggle with mascara. Like, this is one thing I can never correct. Then the next thing I would do is grab my bronzer from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then grab my brush and brush away. So I just kind of like put it under my cheeks. You see that? And then my forehead. If you guys ask me why you put something on your forehead, ask all the YouTubers that I watch. Like, that's what they do, and I just copied them. So I kind of just like tap right there. And then I'm going to get my big brush and brush it away. So after that, I'm going to grab my bronzer from Matte Radiance Big Powder, whatever, from Laura Mercier. And then I'm gonna tap it on like a blush on, and then I love this because even if you put a lot, you don't see it. And then after I'm done with my bronzer, I'm gonna grab my Becca highlighting palette. So I love this. I bought it when it was on sale. So when they had their sale, this is my favorite here. This one and this one. So let's try it. Fan, brush, and then do the pink one, and then brush it. And then after that, I'm gonna highlight. I'm gonna use the Becca Champagne Toast Highlighter. I love highlighting. It's like gives a lot of like finesse to your makeup, even though you didn't do a lot of finessing in your makeup. So I like to do that also. And then next step, would be eyeliner. I mean, I know, but I like to use eyeliner right here. Then after that, I'm gonna do my lipstick, which is from NYX Lingerie, with the color of Liply 18. So I like this. This is my favorite lipstick. It's my nude lipstick. And we're done, folks. This is how the YouTubers, like, when after they make up, they're gonna do like this. Did you notice that? They go like this. I think that's it. Done. Viola. I mean, not Viola. Finished. Finito. So yeah, I usually put like a translucent powder to set my makeup, but since I'm not going anywhere, I am not going to do that. And so yeah, that was kind of my American dream. So after that, I have read a lot of books. Here in America, you can do and you can dream anything that you can possibly dream, and I love living here. You know, like I love the life here. People don't talk about your business, they just do whatever they need to do every day. And I love the people here. They're very mature and they're not rude, they're very disciplined. No, I take that back, because it depends who you hang out with, because you can be with the people that are rude and that, you know, like just the opposite of what I want. So they said, tell me who your friends are and I will tell you who you are. So yeah, your friends are your greatest reflection in life. And if you don't have friends, we're good for you. But I've always known that quote that tell me who your friends are and I will tell you who you are. It's very true, and I love to tell you guys that my friends are awesome. My friends are competitive. My friends have careers. My friends have, you know, like they're nurse, they're have kids, and they're teachers, and I love them so much here. And I am not saying that my friends in the Philippines are, I'm not like, you know, like I'm not like trying to like compare them, but my friends in the Philippines, LV, I love them so much. They're very competitive also. They know how to dream, they know how to chase their dream. We know how to chase our dreams, and we've always been that kind of group of people. I've always been attracted, or I want to be friends with people who are dreamers, who pursue their dreams, who are you know, like very disciplined, and we just kind of like do what we want to do. So that's the end of the video, and I hope you guys like this video. And if you have comments, concerns, if you have questions, I would love for you to comment down below, and I will answer you guys. And I'll see you guys. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Hope you guys have a lovely day, and I'll see you the next time. Bye bye. Just kidding. Screw it.